spent. And welcome to the Super Fun Awesome Happy Time Pedal Show. My name is Gabor.
Hey, welcome along. I'm Alex, and this is the High Horse from Kink Pedals.
Yes. Hello, Mark in Melbourne, for sending this out to us. Big thank you for sending this out to us. The High Horse, which again, cool. I love his graphics. He's got the best graphics.
They're pretty fun, aren't they?
Yeah. And so it's kind of like his take on the Foxx Tone Machine. Yeah.
So you're set up today. Oh, and if you want to hit like and subscribe on the video on the channel, that would be bloody awesome.
Yes, please.
And bloody grouse. So the guitars are going through the horse into the Mozztronics Amp Switcher reading. That's going into a creme brulee from Baritone, and that's going into a speaker from Celestian with a green sticker thing on the back.
Multinational.
Yeah. And then there's a LEWITT MTP440.
Hello, LEWITT people.
Which is Austrian.
Yeah, the Austrian company.
And then there's some French stuff going on from Two Notes, which is the
Captor
X. Yes.
Le Captor X from Le Two Notes.
That's like stereo IR of a quad box. And that's the guitar sound we're using today.
Yes. And the reverb you heard in intro is from, there's like a little dial up the front. You can watch the video on the Captor X here. There's a little dial up the front. I can bring in the reverb from that. And there's also a Pictronics Ecolution Ultra Pro in the effects loop of the amp. That was engaged for that. So the High Horse, like I said, it's basically Kink Pedals' take on the Foxx Tone Machine. Pretty cool fuzz. With a few extras. So, as always with Kink Pedal stuff, the big knob is the volume. Then you've got tone and sustain, and the on and off switch. So that's basically if you have the normal Foxx Tone Machine, that's all the controls you'd have. Then you have a toggle switch on the actual Foxx Tone Machine, which turns on the octave, which on this case you have a switch, which is pretty cool. And then the added benefit here you have of a fat switch. So in an up position, it boosts a lot of bass and some high end too. So it gives you that kind of almost scoopty kind of vibe. If you go down, it's more like the original Foxx Tone Machine, which is more of a mid-forward thing.
It's a bit more pokey, and it does give you a bit of a volume boost because you're adding all that mid-range to it.
Yeah, exactly right.
So yes.
And in intro, I played my Eastwood Side Jack Deluxe Baritone. There's a video for that here. So do you want me to start with the possibly out-of-tune guitar, or after doing that? Hang on. It sounds alright to me. So this is the clean sound. So keep it, maybe start off in the down position in the
well, that's the
more original sort of less fat position.
The mid boosty
kind of vibe. Fat.
The tone's cool. Like even a full flat out tone, all the tone in the world, it's still not too head cutty offy. That's a thing. Shut up. Like
technical term.
Like that.
So it's all the way out.
See if your head comes off.
Still on.
It's out of tune, but it's still on.
Yeah. Well, how about? Because
Oh, come on.
How about I go to the other guitar because that's definitely out of tune now. We've heard the baritone. Well, once you add the octave, it kind of takes your head off a little bit there. But that was with the gain almost all the way down.
Yeah.
And the tone almost all the way up.
It's a cool sound, hey?
It's a great sound.
Kind of like real old swampy blues.
Well, and then I would find with this as well, if you turn a gain almost all the way down, or sustain almost all the way down, and then turn the octave on, you get that kind of almost synthy kind of sound.
Sure, yeah.
That's when it gets a bit shrill there, but... So that's now when you go to the up position, to the fat thing, it turns almost into like a big muffy kind of thing where it gives it a mid-scoop thing. Yeah. Well, do you want to keep playing with that, or
sure, yeah.
Should we try that? Sounds cool.
Sounds a bit distorted, man.
And fuzzy stuff. Sounds like a horse that's high. All right, let's try this guitar, P90s, which is my Fano Omnis MG6, which is a really cool guitar and clean. It sounds like this. I put a little bit of reverb on. Let's leave it on. It's like
P90s.
Doesn't bend that far. That's cool. That's fat.
There's a bunch of different fuzz sounds in there.
There's a lot of different fuzz sounds. Yeah, with the fat, that fat switch makes a huge difference.
Obviously,
Yeah.
It's a fat horse, isn't it?
We should. Yes.
It's a chubby pony.
We should try it on bass at some stage as well.
Chubby pony. Yeah, that'd be cool.
We'll do a bass video with that. If you want to see a bass video, let us know in the comments below. That's the High Horse. I mean, I think it's a really cool... It's again, lately, it's one of those funny things where there's been a lot of that Foxx Tone Machine kind of stuff happening.
Yeah.
Whether it's in our world or generally, but in our world, there's lots of Foxx Tone Machine going on.
Kind of become a trendy circuit, hasn't it?
But I really like it.
Yeah, it's cool.
I really, really dig it. And
it's a good reason to be trendy.
Exactly.
Sounds
right.
bad.
And that, I love the graphics. I love his graphics. Generally, just go and check out Kink Guitar Pedals. I put a link below to his Instagram and stuff as well. just to the graphics and everything he does looks really cool, and he does this sort of all the way in one way where it's like a high horse, but then he does that what he calls a naked series, which is just white, which looks so classy and so cool.
Sure.
And he does like his what is it, the oath of the goat, that sort of HM2 style pedal, but really classy looking and stuff. And I just like it. I really like what he does.
I actually prefer the ones with the crazy graphics.
The crazy graphics are great. I just mean it has the real sort of complete polar opposites. You've got the crazy graphics, which are really cool but crazy, and then you've got really classy,
angelic kind of.
Yeah. So very. I mean it in the nicest possible way. Very not so classy, but cool. And then on the other side, the really classy thing in that naked series. I really dig his stuff. So I'm a big fan of all the Kink stuff.
2 thumbs up.
You should check out a video. Which video? The Straya Drive.
Yeah, that one. I forgot about that one. Yeah, that's cool.
And I'll put a link to all the other videos of his below. And there's probably been some cards, but that was the Straya Drive. Really cool manufacturer, great artwork, great sounds.
Ticks in all the right boxes.
Ticks in a lot of boxes, yeah.
Hey, thanks for hanging. There's links below to our Instagram, Facebook, and podcast, all that kind of stuff.
Yes.
And leave a comment below if you have one of these or want one of these, or just have kind of like a Foxx Tone Machine type drive. And
yes.
Because they're kind of like we said, coming into fashion at the moment, being trendy and Instagrammable and all that kind of rubbish.
Yeah.
But they're cool as hell, so there's good reason to.
Yeah,
And this is a particularly nice one.
Yes.
And
thumbs up from us.
Thanks for hanging.
Yes. Bye.
See ya.